Good morning, one and all. Let us continue with the first unit of automobile engineering. Today we'll discuss about MPFI system. MPFI is multi-point fuel injection system. So here is the construction of multi-point fuel injection system. This is the intake manifold. It means from where the fuel injects into the engine, and these are the fuel injectors. This is a common rail system. It means this is a fuel rail and this is a fuel filter where fuel gets filtered. This is a fuel pump. This is the fuel tank. It means from fuel tank the pump will take the fuel and it will pass to the fuel rail, and this fuel will get filtered at the fuel filter, and this is PCU, pressure regulating valve. And this is the engine control unit. The purpose of engine control unit is it will sense all the things like the quantity of fuel we have, the pressure we have, the quantity of air, the position of the throttle valve. Everything will be in the control of engine control module. We call it as ECU, also engine control unit. So this ECU is a programmed chip where we can code and decode depending upon our requirement. So this is the position sensor which is kept here um, near the throttle valve, and means throttle valve of the carburetor. Next, absolute pressure sensor this is kept in pressure sensor to sense the pressure of fuel. Next is oxygen cylinder, oxygen sensor to sense the percentage of oxygen which we are getting. This sends the position of the crankshaft. Now depending upon the position of the crankshaft, the fuel will get injected. So here in case of multi-point fuel injection system, the carburetor will have two throttle valves, and the pressure will the fuel will enter into the engine with high pressure, and that pressure will be directly injected at this intake manifold. So that is about multi-point fuel injection system. So here we are injecting the fuel with high pressure, and that fuel is getting mixed at multi points. So we call it as multi-point fuel injection system. And next one is GDI system, gasoline direct injection system. It means gasoline we are in means this gasoline we are sending into the engine directly. So here is a sensor uh, with the throttle valve, and this is a pressure sensor, this is oxygen sensor, this is crankshaft, and this is to sense the temperature of the fuel. This is the engine control unit. We also call it as engine module unit. This is the fuel tank, this is the fuel pump, this is a fuel filter, this is high pressure fuel pump. It means from fuel pump, this low pressure fuel pump will take the fuel and it will send through fuel filter, and this high pressure fuel pump will send that fuel to the fuel rail. This is a pressure control valve. If there is increase in the pressure, then the pressure control valve will get open to decrease the pressure, and this is a pressure sensor, and this is the fuel rail, and this is a pressure control valve. If there is increase in the pressure at this system, it means fuel rail, then this pressure control valve also will get open, and these are the injectors. This entire system is got connected with engine control unit, where all the operations will be under the control of this engine control unit, and depending upon the position of throttle valve and the oxygen and fuel and pressure which is present in the air, the engine control unit will act accordingly and supplies the fuel. This is about gasoline direct injection system. Next one is requirement of diesel injection system. So these are the following requirements: accurate metering of fuel injected per cycle. It means how much fuel we require and how much we are injecting, that should be accurate. Next is correct fuel injection timing. It means the fuel injection should take place at the right time. Full control over the rate of fuel injection. It means how much fuel we want to inject and at what rate we want to inject. Everything should be under our control, and it should be under the control. Um, it should be under the it should depend upon the position of the throttle valve and position of the piston. Next one is proper automation of the fuel. Automation is breaking of the fuel it means the atoms present in the fuel into small particles. It means it's like sprinkling of fuel. Next one is proper spray pattern to ensure mixing of air and fuel. It means we have to mix air and fuel properly, and this is the main reason we use carburetor. Uniform distribution of fuel in the combustion chamber. It means where the combustion is taking place, there the fuel supply should be done. To supply equal quantity of fuel in all the cylinders. If it is a multi-cylinder engines like 4 cylinders, 6 cylinder, 8 cylinders, in such cases the fuel supply should be same in all the engines. Next one is diesel direct injection system and indirect injection system. In case of direct injection system, the fuel will be injected into the fuel will be injected into the engine directly without making any combustion outside. It means air and fuel will send inside and combustion process will take place inside. But in case of indirect injection diesel injection system, indirect injection system, the fuel will get burnt outside and that burned mixture will be sent inside. Now the advantage and limitations of this system is, in case of direct injection system, the fuel will burn inside and excess of heat will release. It becomes very difficult to control the heat, but the power which we are getting is very high in case of direct injection system. But in case of indirect injection system, the combustion of fuel will take place outside and that that combustion fuel will send inside the chamber and will go for the movement of the piston. It means 4 strokes: suction, compression, expansion, exhaust. All these things will happen once we send the already the pre-combust fuel. So but here is we'll have a cooling chamber. The water cooled system will be arranged here and that water will cool the combustion chamber. As a result, the heat liberated will be less, but the thing is this is not as efficient as direct injection system. So in recent days we are using indirect injection system only, as direct injection system will release so much of heat. Next one is common rail diesel injection system. Here the name itself indicates, if you have a single rail like this from where the fuel is getting injected, this system is called as common rail diesel injection system. Here also you will have a throttle position sensor and next a pressure sensor, oxygen sensor, camshaft and temperature sensor. You have a engine control unit. Mm, uh, the fuel will be in the fuel tank. This will be sent to the fuel filter with the help of low pressure pump. This pressure will get increased here at high pressure pump and there is a pressure control valve. If there is excess of pressure, then this pressure control valve will get open and this is a pressure sensor, and if there is any increase in, means this sensor will send it to EMO, it means engine control unit, and this pressurized fuel will send to fuel rail. This is a pressure regulating valve. Here also if there is any increase in the pressure of the fuel, this valve will also get opened. So this, in this system, everything will be controlled by EMU. It means engine module unit or engine control unit. So if there is any problem in any of things, it means if pressure is less or more, or if oxygen is not properly supplied, if the position of camshaft is not sensed properly, any of the things, if it anything is not properly done, then engine control unit will give the signal to the driver saying that there is some problem with the system. If everything goes well, then engine control unit will give signal to inject the fuel into the system. So this is about CRDI system. Next one is TDI system. TDI is turbocharged direct injection system. This type of system we see only in Volkswagen cars, where the fuel which we are using will get turbocharged. It means it will get increased with its velocity and pressure. It gets turbocharged and that turbocharged mixture will be sent into the system. High amount of energy will get released and efficiency of the system is also very high, but it becomes very difficult to control this high pressure and high velocity and high amount of heat released. The though the mileage of these cars is very less, but its load carrying capacity and its comfort is very high. That's about TDI system. And with this topic, we have completed the first unit. Thank you for listening.